This video is full of information and proof that will blow your mind, so watch till the end. I did not want to make this video because I like to keep my channel away from politics, but this one has gone way too far, and I can't ignore it. If you didn't know, the Black Lives Matter movement is trying to defund the police. So basically, getting rid of the police. The reason they call it defunding the police is because they want it to sound good. This also will help people to get the definition wrong occasionally. Defunding the police is also against the Fifth Amendment, and the Fifth Amendment assures a form of law and order, and taking away the police is against that Fifth Amendment. What the people getting sucked into Black Lives Matter don't realize is that if someone is breaking into your home in the middle of the night, what are you going to do and who are you going to call? Because the police aren't there to protect you anymore. Because, newsflash, our country is now in anarchy. What is their plan and why do they believe this will work? In Seattle and Minneapolis, they took away the police. So instead of the police being charged, the riots are. And when the riots are in charge, people die. It is a complete anarchy with no laws. They make it sound so good to have no police, but it's really not. Look at any anarchist country and tell me what you see. Ask anyone that has lived in an anarchist country and tell me what they say and how terrible it is to live there and how terrifying it is to live there. This is a terrible idea and will spread across America if we don't do anything about it. There are so many people that get treated differently because they're black, which is wrong. But when it comes to the police, there is no difference. I mean, why are there 1 million immigrants coming to the US yearly? That many people wouldn't be coming here if the police were actually racist. There are people always bashing Trump and how he is so racist. Well, if he's so racist, why did he create 1 million jobs for African Americans? Why did he help some African Americans have a second chance at life after they left prison? And why did he sign a $360 million grant to help black colleges and universities? Barack Obama never donated such a large amount of money, and he was the first black president. In the New York Times, it said to text your relatives saying that if they don't support Black Lives Matter, then you won't be visiting them. This is what a cult and a communist would do, because they don't want you to get any ideas into what they're getting into or what they're already into. And both cults and communists want power and total control over everyone. This is why I think that this isn't about Black lives. This is about getting control over all of us. Maybe they're getting rid of the police to replace them, because the Democrats have control over the Pentagon, the FBI, and frankly, the riots. And once they get rid of the police, they will use those riots to take control. This is the real reason why they want to get rid of the police. There was a time when the Democrats wanted to remove the military. You don't hear them whining about this anymore because they now have control over the Pentagon. Also, where did the global warming and the anti-sexism go? I haven't heard anyone complain about those anymore because now they have this chance to take over our country with the Black Lives Matter and using our past against us. In London, protesters vandalized a statue of Abraham Lincoln. In Boston, there were also a group of protesters that vandalized a monument dedicated to the first all-black volunteer regiment. They vandalized a statue of the guy that freed African Americans from slavery. They also vandalized a monument dedicated to black people taking a stand. This also proves that this is not about black lives at all, and I bet that if they actually pulled this through, that our country would be more racist than it has ever been before. Martin Luther King Jr. protested peacefully and within reason. All he asked for was equality for all. Trying to quote defund the police is like Martin Luther King just saying, okay, we're not getting treated right, so let's kill everyone. Let's look at our fellow rioters. Let's see how nice those people are.
The 3rd Precinct of the Minneapolis Police Department, on fire. Nearby businesses ablaze. This is how the night of May 28th unfolded.
Whoa! From the 5th precinct, where protesters have made their way down to this area. I don't know if you can see, but there is a fire right behind. That's where the 5th precinct is. And look at all these people that are out here. You can see someone just
leave the 3rd precinct.
I don't know if you can hear me, but there's a helicopter flying above us right now that's pretty loud, and they're shining a light down in this area. I'm not sure if that's some sort of protection agency of some sort that's kind of getting this thing under control, but it's scaring some people away because some of the people that are down here demonstrating, they're running.
And now they're at the 5th precinct, and there's a large group of people on the corner of 31st, and people are going in to, I don't know, maybe steal stamps. Well, it is the object of, like, I think if there's something to break, it's broken. And I did
Say thanks for being on the ground, and my question would be, what's the alternative? We let another precinct.
There are people coming in and out of the post office with boxes of packages, which is really, really unfortunate considering everything that's happening right now.
These are the people that are going to be roaming your streets with no one to protect you from them. Go ahead, defund the police. But this is what's coming for you once you do that.